Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nurul Arifah Ramadhani from As-Shofa Islamic Junior High School. And today, I want to tell you a legendary story about a golden cucumber, or known as Timun Mas. It was normal at school. Some children carried at recess to share their assignment. At that time, there was one of them who just came with a happy feeling. Hi Sarah, where were you yesterday? Her friend asked her because Sarah's absent yesterday. Hi, yesterday I went to my sister's prenatal ceremony. So many people there, said Sarah happily. What's a prenatal ceremony? What's that? It was a ceremony held during the 7th month of a woman's first pregnancy. But I don't know what exactly it is. Let's ask our teacher. Then they go to their teacher to ask what their question. Miss, can I ask you a question? What's a prenatal ceremony? Friend asked the teacher. After hearing that question, the teacher smiled and explained what her friend asked. So, when a woman has her first pregnancy, the family will celebrate it in the 7th month. It is one of the celebration of God's grace given to them to have a child. There are many parents out there who want to have children, but they can't have one. Do you know, even many parents had done some crazy action just for them to have children? Previously, have you ever heard the story of Timun Mas? Said the teacher. Sarah and Farhan shook their heads, and then the teacher started to tell a story. Once upon a time in a village, there was an old lady named Surini who lived alone without a partner and without children. She felt very lonely and wished to have children to fill her daily life. But her dream is only a shadow. She thought it was impossible to have children. While she was gardening, she sat down and said, "If I have children, my life will definitely be happier. Well, I don't need to hope anymore. Of course, that can't happen." After she finished gardening, she returned to her house with a tired body, and finally she fell asleep without dinner. Suddenly, during the sleep, she had a dream about a monster who told her to go somewhere and pick up a package, not knowing what it was. She thought it was a bad dream. In the morning, she wakes up and goes to explore her dream. "I know this is a funny dream. It's impossible for the dream will come true," said Surini. Even though she said that, she kept walking according to what she remembered. After a long time, she finally found the tree she had dreamed of. After finding the tree, she looked for a package that was in the dream. But when she opened the package, she was disappointed. Evidently, it's only cucumber seeds. Disappointed, she almost cried. But suddenly, there was a shock that made her startled. There was a big shadow beside her and made Surini startled and wanted to run. However, the shadow stopped Surini's movement. Actually, there is a big green monster with a scary face. "Who are you?" said Surini with a shaking voice. "Ha ha ha! I'm Butojo, someone who gave you cucumber seeds." Surini looks at her cucumber seeds with a full confusion. "Why did you give me this?" asked Surini. "Ha ha ha! Did you think that I don't know if you are feeling lonely? You want a baby, right?" With a full expression, Surini smiled at Buto Ijo and hoped Buto Ijo will give her a baby. "Ha ha ha! I will give you a baby, but I have one requirement. Give me a baby if the baby is already 6 years old." Without thinking long, Surini immediately agreed with what Buto Ijo had said. Surini, with happy feelings, went back to her house and started to plant a seed in front of her house. So many wish she always waited for the cucumber seed to turn into a fruit. And finally, it's time for the cucumber to be harvested. Surini is happy. She starts to bring the cucumber into her house and split it. Miraculously, there was a baby sleeping in the cucumber. "A baby! Oh, a baby! I have a baby! Thank God for giving me a baby. For that, I will give you a name, Timun Mas." For many years, Surini lived happily with Timun Mas as her child. 6 years have passed. Surini was afraid that Buto Ijo would come and take Timun Mas. Surini did everything to protect Timun Mas until Timun Mas was able to survive from Buto Ijo pursuit until Buto Ijo could be destroyed. And in the end, Surini with a relieved heart and Timun was to survive Buto Ijo live happily together forever. The teacher ended the story. So what does this have to do with Timun, Mas? Asked Sarah. So, there are many ways to welcome the birth of a baby. One of them is in Indonesia for the celebration of the 7th month of pregnancy, when Timun Mas was born and greeted happily by her mother in the cucumber. Do you guys understand? They nodded in understanding. So, ladies and gentlemen, when your mother or sister has children, they will usually carry out the 7-monthly tradition as Indonesian people. Come on, let's be happy together, because that's a form of gratitude for them to getting a gift from God. Indonesia is unique, right? Let's preserve all culture. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my story. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.